way my luck is going today. So I do appreciate that. And I know you can't see it yet, nor can you hear it because it is a little loud. I just need to take a second to get it behaving before I give y'all the view. And there is going to be a flashing light warning on this one, because it does make the screen flash a bunch, which is the downside to this game. Like, it doesn't flash all the time, but it does flash a fair bit when it does flash, so be advised on that. Will this capture work for it? Nope, that doesn't work at all. It really is wanting to fight me about this. There we go, now it's working. You're only gonna have a center view here because it doesn't want to play ball in any other way, but it's fine. And it may actually be better for everybody's eyes if it's not a full screen view anyway, because of the flashing. There we go, now you'll have viewing and audio. Just as mentioned, be advised about the flashing on occasion here. Yeah, the plot that y'all only saw parts of is basically evil group attacking this village. The villagers stole a tank, and now we are controlling the stolen tank and going to go kick the evil empire out, more or less. You know, business as usual, more or less. Let me know if the volume's okay. It looks okay on the meters, but if it could be better, I will make it better. And there is going to be some slowdown because Game Boy big games tend to have a bit of slowdown. And this definitely does seem like something that pushes the Game Boy a fair bit, because it has a lot of stuff moving fast in and out of the screen and a lot of projectiles. By the way, I can shoot their projectiles out of the air, so expect me to be doing my damnedest to try to do things like that where I can. Now, the interesting thing is, you might be wondering, how are you rotating your turret? The answer is A, shoots, and B, at one press at a time will rotate the turret. So it's a bit of an experience there. Fuel tanks are my health, and all of the various weapons are exactly what you'd expect. They're weapons. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, I can only rotate the gun one way around. I can't rotate both ways. So I basically, if I have to turn left, I need to just mash the button to whip around. Now, if this goes well, this game's about an hour to beat, supposedly. We'll see how well that actually works out for me. Because I've seen this game beaten before, and it seems like it's actually fairly difficult at times. Like, it's one of those parts of it are very difficult and other parts are not so bad. Because it very much has the shmup problem of you're either real good at it or you're getting your shit pushed in, and power-ups are going to be very important. On the bright side, this explosive weapon we've got here seems to be really good. I'm not great at them for the most part, if I'm honest. Like, I'm good at moving and I'm good at shooting, but I'm not really good at moving and shooting together, or in a lot of things. Getting more health. I don't want forward and backward shot. I'd rather keep the explosives for clearing purposes, because it looks like it's allowing me to just, like, clear the field ahead of me without having to think about it too hard. Extra life. I'm gonna need that. Oh, I missed the missile, but thankfully the missile missed me too. Okay. Knowing that I can shoot those down is a godsend. Switching to the spread shot might be a mistake. Like, Like, spread shot's usually good in these, but I feel like the other one's better. Ah, thank you for the 5 gifted. Much appreciated. Oh, right. I forgot to put the timer on screen and start it for y'all, so let me quickly fix that. And... No, actually, it looked like it worked that time. I think it just was doing a bad job initially. Zoom timer. And let me get the timer on screen for y'all because I forgot to click this button. There we go. So as you can see, between all of the gift subs and the raids and everything from before, we're almost at 10 hours on the timer before we had even properly started this. So I have to beat 5 games within that 10-hour time between the various sessions of this we're going to be doing. And I'm hoping to get a quick start on that with tracks because, like I said, it's a short game. But we'll see how well that goes. And as I had mentioned previously, subs are not going to count towards incentives, mostly because the conversion would be fucky because of the fact that I would either have to give y'all based on the total value, which is not what I'm receiving, or I would have to calculate it based on half the value, which is what I'm actually receiving. And the half is where we get fucky for the purposes of calculating donation value. So I apologize for the fact that there are no sub incentives, but I do appreciate that y'all are gifting as much as you are today. There we go, that should be another boss dead, making a wonderful sound. Stage 2, Base in the Desert. I think this game's only like 5 stages? Now, since nobody has done the donation incentive for there to be save stating, I will not be save stating in this attempt at all. I just need to get my windows back in alignment because I forgot to do that. There we go. So, if I end up running out of lives, we're restarting concurrently. But it is just a humble $5 if somebody wants to provide me the power of save stating. But it would also be just a humble $5 to take it back away again. Looks like they just stored a lot of tanks in here. Oh, that one's got somebody in it. Get rid of that. Uh-huh, that's kind of what I figured the trick was going to be, is that some of them were going to activate. Get this robot out of my way. And then again, he's just running off. You know what? Just let him run. He's just getting his steps in. I absolutely don't even need to get rid of them. I don't know why I keep shooting them. Oh, wait. I think those are the ones that ran by coming back, perhaps? Can't really tell. Hey, there's Maury. How's it going? Eep. Oh, that was a near miss. Hopefully you're doing well today, Smorry. There we go, another extra life. We haven't lost any yet. Let's try to keep that up. So far, so good. A little annoyed that we ended up having to bail out of Okage before I could finish it because the final dungeon's going to take a bit of grinding to get through. And I didn't want to take up the whole day dealing with that. But other than that, everything's going great. People have already been quite generous so far. Which is always good. Okay, good. Oh, I think they have friendly fire, because I don't think I actually hit that guy. I think the bullet from the other enemy actually took him out. Which is kind of funny. Ooh, trying not to get hemmed in. Oh, boy. Oh, yep, they definitely do friendly fire, because that guy just ran his friends over. Grab me some more fuel if I can. Oh, that fuel did not fill anything up, as it turns out. That's a shame. Oh, I'm glad this tank is small. If this tank was any larger, we'd have more of those happening. And remember, if I get hit, I lose my power-up, so this is not great. Okay. Oh, I moved at the wrong time. So now we got spread shot again, which isn't the worst, but as you can see, their bullets stopping my bullets makes spread shot a lot less effective. Uh-oh. Suddenly bigger tank. Why so big? Why must you wish for my demise, big tank? Thankfully, he's not great at handling that tank, apparently. There we go. Is that the end of stage 2? Or, nope. That's a shame. Grab the fuel. Just remember, we are only up on the stage 2, so it's going to get harder from here. I mean, that's true, yeah. Larger tank is easier to hit and less maneuverable. But you would have figured he would have had a lot more firepower. But I guess they didn't finish that tank yet. He did not have the guns to match. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe he's just there for intimidation. He just suddenly becomes big and expects everybody to panic and run away. I'm starting to get a handle on the turret rotation. At least I have control of the screen scrolling. Like, if I don't move forward, the screen doesn't move, so I can kind of take my time to deal with problems instead of running forward into further problems. Piercing shots might actually be better, because I can shoot them decently fast. They don't have spread, but I can just chew through enemy bullets with these, instead of getting deflected all the time. And they do multi-hit on larger targets. I could try for explosive again, though. Damn it! And up against a boss fight, no less. Whoop, stumbly bot. He's trying his best. His entire attack set seems to be trying to fall on me, and I don't know what to do with that. No, 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 no. I have a feeling, though, that if he does hit me, it's probably gonna really hurt. And he's dead. Real shame for him. Okay, stage 3, the cave. Alright. You see what I mean about this game being short, though? Oh, boy. I knew I was gonna get a shot in the back on one side or the other there. It's okay. We're fine. We're okay. I just cannot get my angle back. There we go. Shoot him. Break that rock just in case there's something hiding in it. Yeah, I walked right into a pincer. That was entirely my own fault. Thankfully, we shoot faster than they do, so we can overwhelm their shots with our own. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on the Game Boy. There really is. It can be a little hard to work with at times. The sounds are honestly really shrill in a lot of Game Boy games, and that's like the biggest weakness the system has. But if you know how to make the Game Boy work, boy, can you do real good things with it. So the same can be said for a lot of the handheld consoles. Those who understood them really could do incredible things. Okay. So we made it through that cave. Oh god, Orb of Doom. Oh, I see. Looks like I can still hurt him just by shooting the exterior, though. I don't think I need to wait for it to be open. Yep, there we go. Didn't have as much health as I feared that thing would, so that worked out. I'm so glad this game has good controls. Though, God, this game would be a nightmare to play with just the pad on a Game Boy. Because bear in mind, I am using a proper controller here, so I have a stick. A stick makes a huge difference for moving in 8 directions like this. one could argue that I'm cheating. I'm using the tools I have. I do really want... Yes, extra life. I do want that too. This is basically piercing shot, but better with the explosives. It's a little slower, but it pierces so much further and does way more damage, it seems, because it hits for longer. Ooh, look at that cheeky guy, though, just jumping in and out. Though this is also the slowdown cannon. Every time it starts really going, it just destroys the frames. Oh, they took more than one hit. Yeet. Thankfully, they don't have range attacks, so we're okay. Make sure not to panic. Never panic. If you panic, they win. I don't really want any of these. I just want the fuel. Boss time? Boss time. The clown. I'm assuming the head is the target. Thankfully, with explosive shots, I can kind of just keep his attacks at bay constantly. That's the idea. Oh, wait, I blew the arms off. So the arms can be destroyed too. Interesting. Oh no, he's all cooked and then he explode. Well, joke was on him, I guess. Nope, we're destroying the capital city. I'm sure this is fine. Nothing bad could happen here. Motorcycles now, huh? Did I interrupt a parade? What's going on here? They don't seem particularly interested in directly attacking me, other than that guy who started, like, weirdly swerving. Okay, I walked right into that one. That's on me. Entirely. Oh, that's two. This might be first death. Because they're starting to tighten the loop on me a bit here. I'm so glad that it gave me forward and backward shot there. That actually would have been a death trap without it. I almost left it behind. That guy just drove straight into a landmine. Way to go, bud. That would have been devastating to me if I drove forward, though. Another extra life. I wish I could say I knew that was gonna happen, so I knew to be there. I had no idea. I've seen this game played, but that was a while ago now. Like, I remember the bosses decently, but I don't remember much else about this game. Okay, got him. Got him too. Okay, okay. We're good, we're good. Also, it's not flashing as much as I remembered, but I think it was... Maybe it was just mostly the intro that was a flashing nightmare. Though I suppose the warning's never bad to have anyway. Okay, so that guy's got a spread shot. I gotta watch out for that from those particular types of enemies. I'm glad they've made a very good hitbox. Ah, damn it. It's just barely skirting those bullets like that is really cool. Okay, I couldn't destroy that bullet that time. Our first death. Thankfully, you come right back where you were. I couldn't remember if that was a return in place or not, so I was actually not ready to revive there. Spread shot, better than nothing. And I lost it immediately because I tried to go in to shoot this guy. I really should be attacking from an angle. Like, it's just those tanky piercing shot guys so far that are a problem. Is they survive getting hit, and then they hit me. And I have to shoot their bullet multiple times to get rid of them. We are going to be at a disadvantage here soon, I think, because if we make it to the boss with just regular gun, we might be in a bit of a rough spot. I'm not sure I can hit that. It doesn't seem to be taking damage. I think I'm meant to just avoid it. Because shooting at its shadow obviously doesn't do anything, and shooting at it doesn't do anything because it's too high up. There's piercing shot, that'll help. It obviously won't help with the blimp problem, but it'll help in general. Ooh, that skipped awkwardly. I almost fell for that one. Just let them bomb their own guys. That's how desperate they are to get rid of this little tank menace is here. They're willing to bomb their own guys to get me. It's fortunate for me that they're bad at their job. The blimps landed. Kill the blimp. Okay. Though there's some kind of big cannon firing at us now. Same piercing shot we had. I had no hope there. He was at an angle I shouldn't even have tried rotating the cannon. I should have just tried sweeping under him, if anything. Too late to worry about it now, though. It's already done. Ooh, that's a lot of power-ups. Basically everything I could desire, huh? Okay. Oh, here we go. Found the big cannon. Oh, I gotta drive inside it. Okay. I thought I was supposed to fight it. Oh god. Why are these inside? Oh, right, it's this thing again. Yeet. Thankfully, this thing's not that dangerous. He says, knowing full well that he's cursed himself by saying that. I was half expecting it to run into me. There we go. I was about to say, did that one have more health? This is working properly, right? You guys have been seeing it all unfold? I presume, yes. Oh, must be another tank like me, because he's taking multiple hits. Is he gonna get, like, supersize again? Yep, sure is. Ah, I rolled right into that one. We were doing so well. It looks like this might be a boss rush of sorts, then. Yep, it's the clown again. And not having better shots for the clown might be real bad. But I can just kind of park next to his head and just really let him have it. Ah. Got him. Imagine if him falling onto the screen like that killed me. That would have been, like, the worst death, but also the funniest death. Okay, we're moving forward still. Oh, come on! Speaking of worst death, but funny death, this guy just entering screen killing me. I didn't even remember him at all, mostly because of the fact that they did this out of order. I thought they just skipped him since the clown showed up. So it's not in order, but it is a boss rush, which means this might be last stage already. Yep, there's Tripping Guy. I feel like he died faster than they did the last time. Alright, we're moving on. Tank factory again, okay. Blast all this looking for power-ups. We've only lost, what, 2 lives so far? 3 lives? Oh. Final boss? Oh, those sparks are gonna be the death of me. Oh, wait, nope, we broke through. We broke through. Maybe we don't have to deal with that anymore. Oh, now he's got an arm. Oh no, he's throwing bombs. Save that for Bomberman, you cretin. Now he's got 2 arms, but they're tanks. Oh, and they've got multiple shot types, huh? Okay. Nice, broke that too. Phase 3, 4. Now he's got a fan? What? Okay. I guess that was a break. Oh god, now he's got a hammer. Ah! I do not wish to be a tank pancake. Ow. Taking damage from this phase seems almost unavoidable. Unless, actually, yeah, that's smarter. I should bait him back and then go under him. Better. A little bit. I think we got him. Give up. Did we beat the game first try? I think we beat the game first try. Which is wild considering somebody who has a much better record at beating games than I did had played this, which is when I saw it, and he didn't make it. He actually had to retry. But I think we did it. Oh, there's Tripping Bot. He's gonna get us. Oh no! That's game 1 of the donathon. And I am counting that on the year's completions as well. I did not expect to get through that first try. I genuinely expected this to take me like 2 hours to get through. Which is why I just went ahead and did it first, because I figured, okay, we'll end on a high note and beat a game. But we got time left, so we may as well go on to the next one once I calculate this on the list. And that is June's first game as well. We're off to a strong start. And I will go ahead and replace the flashing light warning with a clear count for the moment. Fun. Did the timer freeze? I think the timer froze, didn't it? Interesting. The timer is still going on the page, but it's not going in the view. The fuck is happening with that? Let me refresh it in OBS. No, it's still just showing the fuck is happening here? Because I can assure you time has passed in the timer in the browser here, but it has for some reason not moved in OBS. It's just showing a static time. What the fuck is happening here? Please hold while I fight with this for a second here. Sorry about this. Let me go ahead and pause the timer while I fight with this, because it would not be fair to waste timer on this. Why are you like this? This is why I don't like using these things. They fail me on a regular basis. It's for arbitrary reasons. Fuck. I literally replaced the link. And it's still showing the exact same. What? What? Why is it moving but showing the wrong time? What? What? I don't understand. I mean, you're right about that, Smori, but I'm just fascinated by this, if nothing else. I know, Callista. It's like there's a 10-minute difference between what's shown on screen and what's shown in the actual timer on the overlay on the website. We'll roll with it. You guys are just gonna not have completely accurate time on screen, but it'll be close enough. I've done everything in my power to try to fix it, and it doesn't want to cooperate, so we'll have to remember that there's a 10-minute desync. and I will just fix it before tomorrow, if I can. But it's off to the next game now, which I have even less faith about completing in one go here. Really? Am I spelling that wrong, or is that just not the right name for it? Hang on. I might be remembering a name for something wrong here. Go find it, and then I'll just type the name in that way. The worst case, I'll just put us in the retro category if I can't find it. Because I do know that this has multiple names. Maybe it's only under the other name in Twitch. And I can't even say that this is that good a game, but it's a game I tried to beat numerous times over the course of my life and never succeeded. So let's see if we can beat Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Which is not a bad game, but it is not the greatest game ever made. Also very funny that Howl is involved in this one too. That was not planned. But somehow we ended up with that situation where we're doing multiple Howl games back to back. I had originally intended to do this the other way around as well, because this was the first one on the list. But after the way today was going, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through that quick enough, so let's not do that one immediately. So I went instead for tracks, because I was like, yeah, that's probably going to only take a couple tries to beat it, it'll be fine. Reminding y'all once again that if you pay $5, I can activate and deactivate the ability to save state. $10 gets you pixel art per piece. $25 resets a game. $50 replaces a game, and $25 and $50 gets you to a guaranteed playthrough of either a under 20-hour game or over 20-hour game, respectively. And basically the whole bit here is we have been transferred into a central computer to try to stop a disaster from happening. And our form in the digital world is a Kabuki fighter for some reason. And we fight using our hair. You know, as you do. We do punch as well, but that's only when we're ducking. I seem to recall that there's hidden items somewhere around as well. And the hidden items would be very nice to have. Like I said, this is a difficult game. So there's high odds of this taking a couple tries. That platform exists for a reason. Oh yeah, I think it's to bypass the enemies that are down there. Is one of the neat things is, as you saw there, you can actually grab platforms that have the little bits underneath them and swing off of them. In the case of these ones with a triangle on top, you can't actually go up on top of them. You can only swing off of them and keep going. I'm already doing far better than I remember doing when I was younger, but that's not a surprise. It's almost like skill accrues over time or something. Oh yeah, and be ready for weird. Because this game definitely does have some weird. And as you can see, that chip power we have there is for using our projectile that we switch to with select. Oh, this was a bad place to land. Everything about this is awful. Oh yeah, I forgot if I press up, he just kind of, like, raises his knee for some reason. Okay, good. We got a bit more health. Well, you know what? Fine. I guess we're up here now. Oh yeah, ducking against this guy's useless. I forgot. Oh yeah, those gears, they hurt. Remember how I just said I was doing better than usual? Yeah, that's taking a sudden turn for the more normal. Oh yeah, we can still hang from these. We just can't go further. Right. We can't climb on top of them like the square one right there, for example. They understand how to duck and shoot. Hip, and a hip, and a hip, hip. Wait for that thing to get out of the way. You just normally have a Razor Hearts just sitting in the back of your computing system, right? That's normal, right? Nothing's wrong here. No viruses detected, everything's fine. I forgot that their attack is jumping at you. Well, let's just leave those behind, shall we? Though I think one of the walls down here might be where the item is. Oh, doesn't matter. I'll just lose health trying to deal with them anyway. We're getting out of here. Now for our first boss, which is what we kept our chip power for. I believe he's just fast and tries to punch for the most part, and then he does that wave occasionally. So if you just use your chip power, he's not really much of a threat. Because that's typically what your chip power is going to be for, is beating bosses. Though we're not going to have enough to kill him here, because I was inaccurate. But it should be enough to have given me enough of an edge that I can win here. I just may not come out of it particularly well. But hey, first stage, first boss done. We're off to a decent start. And you'll notice we do get a bit of health back and a bit of chip power back. Attention. An invader in the program area. The defense system in Area 1 has been destroyed. He is proceeding to Area 2. You must find the access point immediately and cut off the invasion route. As the system is aware of us. There we go. The energy gun's power has been increased. And now we have better shots. Is now we can actually switch to a quite literally better gun. Just straight up, not just your gun is better, there's just a better one available. It takes more power though, I think. So depending on your situation, you may actually want to use the regular one still. Come on, Slowpoke. Move out of the way so I can punch you in the ass. There we go. Ow. Running through the water. Whoa. Okay. Hip. And a hip. And a hip. Oh, you son of a bitch. I should have seen that one coming. I'll be honest. I really should have seen that coming a mile away. And yet I went for it anyway. There we go. Get some chip power. I think going up there is mostly just to not get slowed by the water. So I don't know if it mattered that that happened. Oh, speaking of the water. God, it is hard to keep control when you get sped up there, while also trying to avoid that guy. Now, a smarter man would have just shot him. Oh, this is dirty pool. God damn it. I was so close to success, and then that guy showed up. We don't have a slide or anything, so we need to go the way I was trying to go, which is the upsetting part. Yeah, because we can climb on this, and then we cross over. Really? These aren't power-ups either, huh? Yikes. There's less power-ups in this game than I remember, I guess. So that might be the thing that made this game brutal to deal with, was the lack of power-ups other than the enemy drops. Which I think you can respawn enemies? Maybe? I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's gonna hurt me, so let's just not. Good thing his hand despawns when he dies. Okay. Now we got another boss, I think. Which I don't think we have enough power to really make work well, but we'll do the best we can. Nope, it's another stage. Okay. That's actually good. Because we're not in great shape for a boss, like I just said, so... I'm happier they're not just kicking me straight into a boss fight, though we may end up in worse shape if I'm not careful. Yep. Because I should have expected shenanigans. I would love to kill that guy to try to get power up, but he is a pain in the ass to kill. Okay, at least he repaid for his sins. Well, we can't go that way now, so we're only able to go this way. And there's a 1-up. Well. That's a shame. It's kind of funny how the sword guys are actually easier to deal with. Oh, right, there's a time limit per round. More or less, yeah. Thankfully, I think the time limit reset now that we ran out of time. No, that timer's still real low. I completely forgot this game had a timer. That makes sense because we're trying to avoid a disaster because of a virus, so... It being time sensitive makes nothing but sense. I just don't have to be happy about it. Ah, I still missed the jump. Well, we just got a boogie. We don't have time. Hair-to-hair combat. Yeah. I would have loved to have gone for that 1-up, but we had no time. Oh, now it's the boss. Okay. Well, thankfully we got a bit more power. And as you can see, the improved gun does do more damage. Especially if you line it up right. But it drained all of our power. Die, Kung Fu Man. Oh, he duplicated. But I hit the right one. Haha, you lose. Okay. That could have gone really badly. If I hit the wrong one, we would have been in trouble. So I don't know how to feel about what I'm about to say, but congratulations, we're further than I made it when I was younger. The Colonel has been apprehended in the program area. Disaster, the Colonel's brainwaves have stopped. His life support system is holding up, but he won't survive long this way. Quick, find another attack route. I'm trying to reach him. So yeah, our brain is locked inside the machine now. The fusion gun has been added to your arsenal. Round 2 clear. Hooray, round 3 start. Because the Colonel had just been downloaded mentally into the machine and on life support to keep the body alive in the meanwhile. And now, you know, the virus is not taking kindly to what we're doing, so it's attacked back. Nope, I need to be up on that ledge. I guess that just that one room had really short time or something, because we suddenly have a lot of time. Oh. Assuming that's ice. Oh, son of a whore. Okay, good, I can duck that. Whoop. Yep, that definitely is ice. What did I hit my head on something, but there was nothing there. Okay, made it. Grab that. Hey, up. Up. God damn it. Go the other way, then. Hey, hop. Oh, I feel like I wanted to go the other way, didn't I? Well, too late. No, it didn't matter. Okay. Running, 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 running. Grab the thing, you fool. Okay. Okay, that's not destroyable. And the ice is really slippery. Like, more so than you'd expect out of naturally occurring ice. But then again, this is like program ice. I guess it makes sense for it to be weird. Just take the damage, it doesn't matter. Get me away from here. There is no time, and even if there was time, I wish to be away from the ice. Oh god. This is going poorly. This is going very poorly. I can't go to the left. Oh, son of a bitch. The ice is just so strong. Like, I know it looks like I'm doing a bit, but I really am not. That ice really does just throw you that hard. It's actually kind of incredible. I guess that other path was just to avoid these guys, but I get chip energy from them, so why would I want to avoid them? And I could have gotten extra health. Oh well. At least we know what to do here a bit better now. Oh, they can be destroyed. Huh. I can't believe I avoided that, even if it did cost me ending up back down there. That ice messes with your jump momentum so bad. Ow. Oh, come on now. How am I not hitting that? There we go. So your hitbox is actually way more precise for your hair attack than you might think. I'm just not. You know what? To hell with it. We're going this way again. Because at least I've made these jumps before. We don't need to talk about it. We really don't need to talk about it. This thing that's happening here, we don't need to talk about any of it. Oh, turns out it has contact damage as well. Very good. I just cannot get any good jump momentum off that ice, though. Like, you seem to basically have to tank the damage there. And I can't destroy the fire spewers, it seems. Oh my god. I hate it here. You know, maybe I'm glad I never made it here when I was younger. Okay, we made it a little further. It's a real shame we have no health on our last life here, but, you know, it's fine. I don't remember how generous the continues are in this, but I'm pretty sure they aren't. Okay, well, we'll find out. Game over! Okay, we have one continue. But it puts us back down at the bottom of hell, so that's great. But at least we have 2 lives to get through this nightmare with, so we got that going for us. Okay, we do have the fusion gun. I wanted to make sure we didn't, like, lose all of our extra stuff for dying, because I could definitely see that being the case. God damn it. So you may remember a conversation about the concept of coyote jumping we had during Myco Relic. This game doesn't have coyote jumping at all. The second you even have the suggestion of leaving a platform, you lose the ability to jump. So now and then you'll see me not leaving platforms when I try to jump, because I've touched just enough of the edge where it's like, no, you don't need to jump anymore. No, you're flying already. You've left the ground. Can't you see it? And needless to say, it's very thoroughly upsetting. Yeah, I jumped where I thought was the edge of the ice there, and it just went, nah, brah. Okay, we made it that time. Ow. God, these platforms are a nightmare. Okay, but this one, like, despawned? Huh. Weird. God damn it. Because in case you're wondering why I sometimes go flying off them immediately, if you hold the button, you launch instantly. And the problem is, sometimes it treats me as holding the button even if I'm not actually holding the button. But I also need to hold the button a decent amount in order to get a proper launch. So, you know, video games. Okay. I think we're through the worst? Maybe not. Whew, okay, that was... Son of a... I didn't even get to finish the sentence, come on. Why are you not following directions? You're supposed to short hop here. I'm pressing it lightly. There we go. I feel like I'm experiencing the definition of insanity there, because I did the exact same thing every time. I did not press any harder or lighter any of those times, but he jumped way shorter that last time for some reason. You know, I almost want somebody to reset me out of this game right about now. But I feel like that's going to be enough of a release that no one's going to go for it. Doesn't matter. Burning, but leaving. Okay. Doesn't matter, we're still alive. Though not for long at this rate. Yep, I pressed the button, but my reflexes were too slow. And now we're back here at the bottom again! Yay! We get to do it again! And remember, if we run out of continues, we have to start the whole game over again. Hope you liked that first stage, because we're going to be seeing it again soon. I suspect we'll be seeing it often. You probably see by now why I said that this was going to be rough, though. It's an NES game. It doesn't hold back. It don't care. You have hopes and dreams? Well, that's a shame for you, Bucko, because you're back at the bottom of the hole again. Now, I will say, a lot of the games I've picked are fairly short. Like, this I think is supposed to be like a 2-hour clear. It's going to almost certainly be longer than that for me, which is why I chose ones that were as short as I did. Because How Long to Beat is very rarely completely accurate. Like, it usually is based on people that are quite good. So usually you want to tack on an extra hour or two to most clears outside of things that are like pretty safe to say anybody will clear it within that time. This is not one of those. Which is also why I specifically said in the rules as well that it would be like a sub 6 or 8 hour clear for a first timer. Is that makes a very significant difference in clear times in a lot of cases. Some things obviously ignore that. Like apparently tracks completely was a non-issue, surprisingly. But I assume y'all get the idea behind what I'm saying there. God damn it. Now I'm failing these jumps. Just can't have shit in this computer. Let me hit that jump at least. I was fully expecting... Yep, exactly that. I was fully expecting to squander it immediately. Can't have anything. Things were going too well. Dead. Okay, we get one more try at least, and then we might get lucky and pick up an extra life up there, or past there, possibly, perhaps. Bold of me to assume that this game has extra lives, because I genuinely don't remember if it does or not. It might be score-based lives, at which point we might be in trouble. Because I'm pretty sure when we had to continue, we lost our score. Which is going to mean we have to go further before we reach the score threshold where we would get a life. Which, you know, all of those thoughts probably connect by now, and you understand that this is an issue. Like, we need to get through most of this without getting hit much, honestly. For us to have too good a shot up top, it seems. There it goes, extending my input again. Honestly, I'm inclined to blame BizHawk for that, rather than the controller. Because we really haven't had a problem with that with this 8-bit Do controller, for the most part. Though it has been getting some real use ever since I got it. And the A button, which is what I'm using to jump, is definitely the button that's been hit the hardest on this controller. So it's not outside of the realm of possibility that the controller is starting to show age. But I feel like I haven't had it long enough for it to be getting that bad. I'm just acknowledging that it has had quite the service history for me already. Ow. Hip, and a hip. Hip, hop, hip, hip, hip. Please? Okay. We're here with a decent amount of health. Now let's not fuck this up. That's fine, we didn't fall. That's what matters. Oh, we're still here. Just gotta be real fast at that part. Okay. I don't know how I bumped that and didn't get hurt, but I'll take it. Sometimes bank error in your favor and all that. This is where we died before, but I have health, so I'll just tank him. Oh, fuck you. So, about that whole tanking them thing. Knockback is a motherfucker. Welp. Welp. There's still hope. But there ain't much of it. Because I'm still too slow at reacting to that at dash for some reason. We gotta continue back somewhere? Because we had one continue. We went to 0 continues, and then we died. And went back to 1 continue? Eh? I didn't do anything there. In case anybody's like, oh, he cheated somehow. It's like, no, I'm just as confused as you are. I'm gonna file that under bank error in our favor again, or maybe maybe the score we got was enough for another continue, which would be wild, but not impossible, I guess? Like, maybe the threshold for the first continue is actually fairly low? I mean, yeah, maybe the game cheated in our favor, I don't know. Maybe the game just wants to keep me here, specifically. It doesn't want me to go to the stages that are easier to go get that extra life I missed or anything. It wants me to stay here in Purgatory. The game is sentient and wishes my pain. What? I just kind of ducked in the air and hovered for a second? What is happening? What have I done? The answer? Apparently a lot. Well, squandering opportunity once again. Just grabbing defeat from the jaws of victory with both hands. Ow. I do appreciate that if you're mid-swing, you actually sometimes avoid that. Like, your hitbox does actually seem to change. Well, doesn't matter. Let me do a thing here real quick, just in case. Okay. Had a moment of suspicion. Timer moving or not moving? Okay, the timer is still moving. Very good. Just suspicion mode activated, so I was just checking everything to make sure it was all still moving appropriately. Because after the timer froze once, I am on alert. You know, I just realized there's a shot going across up here and a shot going across down there, but when we get up here, there's only the one thing shooting. Where's the shot here coming from? Weird. Like, I guess the other turret just despawns when you get up here? I'm so confused. There's so many things in this world that don't make sense. We just keep getting a net zero with that second turret. I wonder if I should just stop trying to fight that turret. But I'm worried that it'll just shoot me when I try to go up. If I don't, so... I feel like we're just in a lose-lose scenario with that situation. Better? Better? Worse? I hope you like this music loop, by the way, because I think we're keeping this for a while. I didn't even touch the A button after I got to the platform. Come on. Come on. I almost feel like I should have the input on screen, just as proof of times like that. But I feel like if it is the controller fucking up, it'll look like that input's happening, so there'll be no proof anyway. Like, nothing will be proven. All it'll do is make me look like an idiot anyway. Okay, we made it up here at least, and we avoided that. Okay, okay. A concept, a concept. Hope is not lost. It's just, you know, in the other room. Ow, that's fine. Take that one out, let's go. We made it. Literally, we were a foot away from exiting the entire time. We were so close. Now, is it a boss or another stage? It's a boss, okay. Flies towards you. Okay, you flew a little lower that time, I guess. Yeah, now he's higher up. Okay. I told you to dug. Look, if all your brain is in your hair, I can't help you. Okay, I can clear that by jumping. I had to just go for it. I didn't have any choice. Okay. Oh, you bounced so many times. Why? Yeah, I wasn't gonna make it over that second one. I think we might be better served using the smaller shots, just so we get more of them. Though they don't seem to move his health that quickly, so maybe it's not worth it. Well, one way or the other, I've done it. Actually, getting him to shoot at us more might be the strategy for this guy, because his shots are actually pretty easy to dodge. I say as I run straight into them, because I expected him to change into its flight form sooner. God, we were doing so well, and then I fucked it up. Because I just keep getting caught out of position now. And being hurt like I am, I've started getting greedy, which is the opposite of what you should do once your health starts getting lower. It's weird that he's doing just single dashes again suddenly, though. I think I need to just go for, like, single... Oh, now he's bouncing back and forth again. What determines how many times he bounces? Got him. Just barely, but we got him. Oh. Really hoping we get another continue. At last, our hero has been linked up with the program area. His present location, having destroyed the defenses in Area 3, he is proceeding into Area 4. Johnson, could you read faster? God damn it, everybody is tired of you reading like a 4th grader. Colonel and Sir. Colonel O'Connor. This is Scott. Why were the communication lines disrupted after that last big shockwave? I mean, I think you answered your own question. Your entry point has been sealed off after you destroyed the defense circuits in Area 3. We found a special circuit, and there's a new batch of enemies. I figured people were getting tired of the slow read, so I just sped it back up again. Get to the defense circuits in Area 4 as fast as you can. Quantum bombs have been added to your weapons list. Round 4 start. I forget exactly how long this game is. I feel like we're actually a decent way in by getting to round 4. It just really is a shame that we're probably not gonna survive here. Unless I get really lucky with health drops. Oh yeah, there starts being ninjas now. I guess he's not coming back, huh? He just left. He's like, wait, no, I'm gonna get ambushed instead. I'm out of here. Oh, he's back. And he's gone. I was tempted to jump down to try to get him, and to try to get a power-up out of him. Chip power, nothing. Okay, these platforms are going to be a pain in my ass. I need to just jump off them immediately. Okay. What? The hell is that? It's just a meat arm that just comes up out of the ground and throws a boomerang. I can't reach it that way. Okay. Ooh, that dropped a 1-up. Okay, we're back in business. We're not out of the woods yet. If anybody thought these were woods, I've got a real big surprise for you, but one way or the other. Oh, boy. Just gonna bail. Oh, I should have jumped. It's okay. It's okay. We're in better shape now. I just need to get lucky and get another extra life to drop. Okay, that was a decent bit of health. That's fantastic news. Okay. Wait for that shot to go by. Hop up on the platform. Get close. Punch him. I think he's a guaranteed 1-up. I think we're in a life loop right now. we might actually be okay for now. I need to do better at that jump, though. But at least it's only one hit. It's not really a big deal. Do you guys drop one-ups, too? I'm willing to take some hits to find out. Nope. So, only that one particular one's a guaranteed one-up. And it may not even be a guaranteed one-up. I may have just gotten lucky twice. Okay, the guys with guns have extra health. Though I think we've seen one of those before. They just weren't very common before. They're now more common. Great decoration they got around here. Screaming faces, 10 out of 10 decoration. Okay, very good. Back on the high path, because I'm assuming I have to take the high path to get where I'm going. For those wondering, in order to get across these shorter jumps, I do in fact have to be gentle with the button, by the way. It's actually more precise than I'm making it look right now, because I'm managing to get lucky. Okay, the mouth just fucked off, I guess. That's fine. I'm assuming I need to pick the right path, and, well, I can't tell if I picked the right or the... No, I guess all roads lead to Rome, just some led to Rome better than others. I can work with that. Okay. If we keep on like this, I may have actually needed to set a higher goal, but the rest of the games may go worse. And my luck may not hold here, after all. Okay, quantum bombs are real good. It's just a real shame that they're expensive, and he has a lot of little friends shooting at me. Okay, I can't afford the quantum bombs anymore. Cycling is a bit of a pain. Oh, I might not be able to hit him on the ceiling without being really precise, actually. So I think we might actually be hooped. Yeah, I think that life was wasted. Oh, that sucks. I should hit him with regular attacks while he's down here, then. See if I can just brute force him. Got him. Okay. Brute force worked, but we're right back where we were before we started that last stage, so that's not great. Maybe we'll get lucky and get another continue, though. We have gained a lot of score. And maybe we'll find another guy that's a guaranteed one-up. We have pinpointed the enemy's invasion route. It's coming up on the monitor. Satellite Hyperion. Wait, look at the monitor. It's the Hyperion research satellite. But I thought it had been lost years ago. Are you sure? It's the Hyperion? Of course I'm sure, but it looks like it's being controlled by the computer. Our own satellite used in battle against us. But I thought all our space probes were built with the self-destruct device. Can't we just blow it up? It's not that simple. The program to run it is stored in Area 5. There's no way to get at it. We can't get at it. I just got to Area 5. Colonel, did you hear that? Can you get in and knock out the defense system in Area 5? Roger. On my way. Yeah, it's almost like we conveniently were there already. Ooh, you can now use the remote control bolo. That might actually be really helpful. Neat. Obviously, we're not going to use it too much because we don't have much power and we're going to need it for the boss fight. But that could be a game changer in the overall situation we got going on here. You know, I just realized it's a computer system and it's of course going to use ice as defense. It's computer ice, not real ice. Okay, Okay, yeah, I forgot because it's been so long since we fought those things that ducking doesn't work against them. I'm coming back for him. It's probably not worth it, but I'm doing it. That's what I figured. That's why I was taking the risk to go for him, because I had a feeling since he was in an annoying location. And he's required, apparently. Well, fair enough then. But hey, we have an extra life now, so we're actually still okay. I won't say we're doing well yet, because I might die just trying to get across this. But we're at least stable? Yeah, stable's the right word for it. I think I might need to actually land on the bottom of that platform. Like, I may need to just short hop and try to grab the bottom of it instead of landing on it. Which is what I tried to do that second time, but I botched it. Too low. The fact that you have to run back across all of this every time you miss is pain. Maybe I'm missing something about how the jumping in this works, but it really feels like you can't make that jump. Like, you just hit your head. And you don't have enough horizontal distance on your jump to clear it if you do a lower jump. Okay, we made it that time. I was just holding the button and praying. Okay. Okay. Hey, up. Hey, up. Like, the swing from platform to platform is very satisfying when it isn't trying to set you up for failure using it. Please give health. Damn it. So this sucks. Duck and run. Oh, you are going around real fast, but he despawned, so we're fine. Son of a whore. There we go. Okay, you guys are just on set patterns. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Oh! All that just to be ruined at the end. Because I'm betting we were close to the end of the stage there. We were in here for so long, that has to be close to the end of the stage. So that really sucks. God, I hate how fast those guys throw. I really need to just be jumping over that attack and hitting them. Can I, like, break your attack? I can't. Okay. Well, that was a waste of a lot of health to try something out. Thankfully, though, we at least know where a guaranteed 1-up is. If I don't just die to this jerk before I get up there. So there's a very real possibility I die to the guy who's got the 1-up now. Okay, that did reach. That's health. Give. Oh, it goes for multiple targets. Interesting. Grab that. I'm probably just gonna lose the health I just picked up, but I had to try. Damn it. Well, speaking of losing the health I just gained. So, how's everybody doing? As I loop around here again. Hopefully everybody's having a good day watching the donathon. Hit. No, 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 don't miss. I think you almost have to fall there, because you can't seem to gain enough momentum off of the moving platform bit there. It seems almost designed to force that to happen. Well, this is bad. This is very bad. So, welcome back from the ads. You've missed nothing, because I'm going to die and go back to the beginning of the stage again. Not the weapon I meant to use, but you know what? We may as well make use of it. I'm out of a real cycling issue now that we have so many weapons. is you have to press select to cycle weapons, and you can only cycle one way as far as I'm able to tell. Is, you know, NES game. Limitations and all that. Okay. We're okay. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. We can thankfully perpetuate our life loop. We're gonna leave that guy there. Yep, that's why I left him there. So now he despawned, which is not great. Like, it is, but it isn't. It saves us having to fight him, but now we lost an opportunity at a power-up, potentially. Yeah, I think I just have to tank the hit there. There may be a way to do that jump better, and I'm just doing a bad job, but... Oh, and now I keep fucking this one up. We did so well at that jump the first time, and now I just can't... I can't make this jump for the life of me for some reason. Okay, there we go. Like, there's a failure point everywhere I turn, unfortunately, right now. That was so greedy, and I did not deserve to avoid that. But I will take it. I fucked that up so badly. Okay. I really gotta stop living so dangerously. Like, as much as the "he who dares wins" statement is true, I feel like there's more to it than that. Oh, I got caught by that guy again. And I jumped right into him because I was trying to get ahead of him. Fuck it. At this rate, we're probably not gonna see the next fight, so I may as well just use my chip power while I can. And it seems like they're being pretty generous about giving it back anyway. Okay, we'll stop using it here. Save a little bit of it. I think I've made a horrible mistake. You know, a horrible mistake other than this being a choice. The physics of this game are an enigma at times. Fuck's sake. Just get spiked out of the air, huh? Okay. That's fine. Just can't win sometimes, huh? There went all of our power, so I'm gonna have to melee a boss to death if we make it that far. Or at this rate. No, I think maybe you can make that jump. It's just like super particular. Fuck's sake. Oh, and now this is gonna continue to be the bane of my existence, huh? Why? Why can't you make that suddenly? You are no longer a colonel, you're a goddamn private because you're being a dick. Yeah, and I can't make it doing that, so, well. That didn't go anywhere, huh? Though perhaps that's for the best with how much power I wasted. It's like these guys I didn't need to use energy against, for example. Because they're in positions where they're not that bad to deal with. If the game could just do me a solid and drop more health than that, that would be wonderful, though. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Now, if I could just not balls this up, that would be the best. Holy shit. Who is he? Who has replaced the streamer with a better player? Okay, that jump is makeable. You know, I knew something was gonna suddenly turn on me. I wasn't expecting it to be that jump in particular. Oh my god. Well, all that ground we gained? Yeah, just chuck that on the ground, piss on it, and set it on fire. It's all gone now. It's all been ruined. Oh boy. Ow. We're still way better off than we've been most of the times we've been here. I just need to not waste it now. I'm a little worried about the timer in-game. Obviously, the timer for the donathon is fine right now. Okay, you actually recovered. Fantastic. Okay, we made it. And we got to keep one of the lives, so we've actually gained a life in this round. Okay. We might be going somewhere here. We might be going places. Not a boss fight yet. Okay, hang on. Is this, nope, that's not a message. Okay. Was making sure. Pull up OBS for a second. Okay, good. I didn't freeze it when I ended up clicking away. That's what I wanted to make sure of. Everything's still fine. Alright, onward. Okay, I've got to short hop all of these. Not so short that we don't make it. Okay, so as soon as we kill this guy, I presume... No, his range is still just that short. Okay. Oh, there went that power up. Uh-huh, I had a feeling that was gonna be part of the clown show here. Okay. Fuck you. This way I'm not shying away from jumping as far as I can. Because that was part of it, is obviously I was shied away from jumping. Okay, take him out. Oh, this sucks. Okay, I can reach him, but I fall either way. Understood. Like, there might be a pixel... You son of a bitch. Why do these guys respawn in particular? Okay, I can shoot from here, so... Okay, good, that did still hit him. I was real worried that that wasn't gonna count. Using so much power to deal with these hanging bastards, though. There we go. And there's no way you're getting those power-ups. Those power-ups are just dead to you. Unless you want to go all the way back down for it, which means you just have to fight the guy again. So I really don't see the point. And of course the one that the power-up would be reachable on didn't drop anything. Okay. Slight recompense, I'll take it. Oh, that's just rude. That's what I was afraid of. That's why you have to be able... That's why you're able to climb so much higher than the thing appears to need. I wish I could aim for the bottom of those conveyors, but I really can't. Son of a... We might be here for a bit just because of this. And no sooner did I complain did I get there. I mean, at least it's not active danger. It's just danger if I touch it. Clearly the green did not agree with me touching it. Why did that one so fast? I really should have expected it to zoom me that way. It was set up perfectly for that. Now all I have is a red pass. A very selective red pass. God damn it. This platform is a nightmare. Yeep. Okay. That was just a fake out. Going that way is useless. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. Okay, at least he gave back health. Okay, okay. Wait for him to approach the edge a bit more. There we go. A little bit of patience goes a long way. Ah! But too much patience wastes the day away. Fly over here, you chomping fuck. Not like that, though. Like me hitting you, but not you hitting me. You know what? Fuck you in particular. I think that one was deserved. Okay, and there. I don't know what that one in the middle's for. I assume it's for if you just somehow fell off along the way. Okay, you can reach that. Okay. Huh. Our magnetic hands confuse me at times. Well, we did it. We don't have much power, though, so the fight might be bad. We'll see how it goes. Oh, it's a big boy. Looks like the eye might be the weak point. No? Oh, do I have to hit it up here? Yep, I have to hit it up here while it's open. Okay. That's not that bad, actually, because we seem to be, like, in the lead as far as damage goes here. If we're just, like, damage trading. Because I can hit him repeatedly before he fully opens up to attack me. So actually, this boss might just be a complete cakewalk. Yeah, that was a joke of a boss compared to what we were dealing with before. I swear, if we just clear another one first try, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We have failed. The enemy has deactivated the Hyperion self-destruct program. Is there anything we can do on this end? Nothing. Well, maybe there's something we can do. If we can get the kernel into Hyperion's main computer, he might be able to reactivate it directly. It's our only chance. Beam me up. This is Scott. I heard what you said. Get me there now. Is that okay, Colonel? The transmission program is running now. You ask if it's okay, and then you're already activating the program before you wait for an answer. I see. I see how it is. You are approaching the final battle. Round 5 clear. Round 6 start. Oh wow, they weren't kidding, apparently. So I guess this is where the problem came from, huh? Is they infested the satellite and then used that as a transmission device. Okay, it's the head that's the target. Is it a multi-phase fight, or is this it? Because if this is it, we actually got it. I think. Because we just need to stand close and then the fireballs can't hit us. This might be multi-phase, and I might have wasted my good attack on the first phase. don't look too closely at its head, by the way. It's having a time. It's blinking. Timer's still going. Yep, second phase. What the hell? What do I hit? Yeah, pretty much. And even this phase has somewhat of a blind spot, but I'm struggling to do damage to it. Like, I would assume these grab points are here for a reason, but I don't know what the reason is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to die there to find out, I think. But I guess, yeah, you can hang here and just kick the first phase in the head repeatedly. If you can land the jump. But I think I'm better off just whipping the head to death. Now that we know where the blind spot is. And then we just bomb the next phase, hopefully. Because the bomb will know where to hit better than I will. But I'm worried that it might be those strings at the top that are feeding it power. I might need to break those. On the bright side, other than stage 3, this really was not as hard as I remember it being. A little weird, but not, like, super difficult. Though I might get timer scammed here, trying to hit this thing safely and save health for the second part. Because its hitbox is smaller than it looks. So as long as I can get some cycles where I can hit it a lot, we're golden. Like that. But I'm definitely going to need to use projectiles for the next part. And I think I have an idea for the next part. So I think I understand part of why there's a delay. I think they're trying to give you time to get up here. Finish blinking, get the health bar. No, it's not that area. Okay. Okay, so it is somewhere in here. I don't know where its hitbox is. The bomb was hitting it somewhere between the head and the body, but I am not sure still. And we got game over on the final boss. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. I don't know where I was supposed to hit it, though. On the bright side, it won't take us long to get back there. Based on new knowledge we have from having gotten there once, we can absolutely get there again. Okay. And yeah, there's the rest of the reason why the access is an issue. It's the system controlling the nuclear weapons! Hooray! It wasn't letting me skip for some reason for a while there. I did press start and it just was like, nah, you get to read the text this time. No. Remember, if you want to prevent me beating this game, you either have to send a reset or a replacement. Because I haven't needed save states for this, so turning save states on or off won't change a thing. All it'll take is 50 bucks and then this game is over. If any of you out there have forgotten the link you need or anything, just remember, exclamation donate will get you all the information you could possibly need to make something happen here. Of course, remember, no one is under any obligation to give anything, and any amount is appreciated. As it stands, people have already been quite generous today with all the gifted subs and everything. Like, despite Okage not working out, this has been a very good day one of the donothon, I would say. And you may think that I'm implying that we may be ending before long, and basically I think this is going to be the last game of day one. In part because I'm anticipating it taking me a bit longer yet to get through it. Because this attempt may not be successful either. And obviously, if somebody changes the game, the new game would then be the last game for a similar amount of time. Because if I were to hazard a guess as to how long I'll last each of these days, these are probably going to be mostly 8-hour sessions. Mostly because I just don't anticipate that I'll be able to hold up for much longer than that without impairing my ability to do the next day's session, basically. You know, health and well-being is very important at the end of the day. Yeah, I know. We're both guilty of the overextension on numerous occasions. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna try to keep this somewhat sensible and sane. One might think that there's an emphasis on the somewhat part, and you'd be correct. Okay. We'll just leave that guy alone. Avoid him as well. Oh, he just fucked off. Okay. I was gonna bait him towards me and hit him, but, you know, he didn't want it. We are coming through this a bit better. I think I am going slightly slower, but we're coming through better. Yeah, he made the right choice. Running away was definitely the wiser choice. I just don't know if to be happy about it because he deprives me of a potential power-up. Yeah, and I think the reason why we had so little time when we got to this section coming up is it keeps the time from the previous section. Oh no, it did cut my time. It gave us 50 even though we had 90. Never mind. I tried to give them an excuse, and no. This section is just brutal that way. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Well, we made it through first try this time, at least. I wanted to go for the 1-up, but I took one too many steps forward, so I ended up getting screwed by the pixel. But it's fine. We're still through with full lives. Up to a jumpy man. Get out of here, Timu Gemini Man. Oh, I hit the wrong one that time. I guess the Timu Gemini Man joke was not funny enough for that to work, huh? Seems like he splits to the right every time. Now it's gonna... Yep, I had a feeling. Well, we got him, but boy, did that not go well this time. You got a glimpse into what would happen if you hit the wrong one. You'd get shot in the back repeatedly. Yes, yes, blah, blah, blah. Let's get out of there so I don't have to hear the wham, wham. I think the fusion gun's the only one we just never ended up using. Meanwhile, back in this nightmare, the worst stage of the game. Like, I'd rather go back to that stage that was full of tight jumps across the goo pits and such than deal with this stage again if I had a choice. But on the bright side, at least we know what we're getting into. It was less cute when it was melting my flesh off, but you know what? To each their own. Oh, hey, we didn't despawn this gun this time. Which is good, because we actually got another power-up out of it. Now, you know, then again, I suppose we don't really have flesh, because we are digital currently. Well, that's the idea, yeah. The idea is to not step in the goo. But unfortunately, it doesn't always work out that way. Look what a difference it's making when I move with confidence instead of second-guessing every move I make through here. Or because we're near death. Shouldn't have said anything. I should have just kept my goddamn mouth shut. I acknowledged it and now it stopped working. It's always the way. Whenever things are going well, don't acknowledge it. Never acknowledge the positive, because the negative will come out swinging. Case in point... Well, fuck it. Throw this life away. Try again. Because we weren't going to get healed at any point up there, so we were just going to get hit by the spike and die anyway. This is a familiar position to be in, huh? Like, this really is the crucible that just kills the run, it seems. It's just this stage. Everywhere else you're able to find a guy who drops a life. This stage doesn't have that. I'm sorry, what? Why did I warp across the entire conveyor belt that time? It wasn't even a conveyor belt, actually. What am I on about? And the projectile causes a ceiling to exist, so that's interesting. Because that's twice now I jumped underneath it, didn't get hit, but got knocked out of the air. It's very interesting. I really dislike the decreased range we have when we duck punch. Because you have to in order to hit those things unless you want to burn chip power. Not worth it. Yeah, I shouldn't have ran for it. I should have been patient. But I was in a flow state, so I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it, I'm going. And then bad things happened. Still, it's mostly okay. The timing on that one really sucks. Like, you gotta be really quick. But not too quick or you're gonna run into it. Dick. It's fine, it's fine. Keep your cool. That's how you're supposed to do that one. Okay, you're supposed to just directly flip over it. Okay, we made it. We only lost 1 life? I think 1 life. Might have been 2. We still have our continue. So I would say we did way better because we haven't had to continue yet. Oh right, this thing exists. We do have more chip energy. I could just shoot him. In fact, I think I'm going to. Son of a bitch. At least shoot him a bit. Even out the health. God damn it. My finger slipped off the stick. He's being so fast now. Okay, you know what? Back to shooting him then. That did not get him nearly as close to death as I would like. But it did get him out of speed mode, apparently, so you know what? I'll take it. Got him. First try. That fight still is probably one of the hardest ones in this game, just because he's kind of a pain. Quantum bombs have been added to your weapon list. Round 3 clear, round 4 start. This one wasn't too bad. Like, these guys kind of suck because they're positioned well to get a lot of throws at you when you can't really do anything about them without using chip energy. Once you get past them, it starts being a little bit smoother. No power-up, sad. And I'm not jumping down for that guy. He ain't worth it. He is not worthy. I'll be honest, I was fully expecting to be punished for saying that. Yep. 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 I should know better. I really should know better than to think I can make that jump from first try. Okay, he didn't drop anything. That was wasteful of me to do that, but I also didn't want him just hopping around underneath me, messing with me. There we go. The guy despawned. Punch him in the face. No, I can just reach that one. Huh, what do you know? Nice. Got a little bit of health back. Nice. Okay, okay. We're up to the gunman section first try, so that's pretty good. Punch the trilobite in the butt. Alright, got some health. I should drop down and fight you guys just in the hopes that you drop anything. You dropped nothing, thanks. God damn it. God damn it. You know what? I'll take it. It got me where I'm going, I'll take it. That fly that merges with the terrain there is so rude. Are you kidding me? How did that not hit him? And then he just fucks off. Well, we know which direction we need to go, but am I gonna be greedy and try to get some power-ups? Well, now that I got some health, maybe I should. Okay. Nope, no luck. But that's okay. We still have 2 lives, and we have half a health bar. That's better than we were doing last time we were here. We just need to keep that trend of doing slightly better going, and we got this game. Game in the bag. Oh, right, this fucking thing. Never mind, this guy's the worst one. I forgot all about this guy. And his camp on your face strategy. And his awful hitbox. No, don't attack him like that while he's on the ground. You're just gonna run out of charge when he goes up to the ceiling and stays there like a bitch. Actually, these might be more effective. Oh, the drones can be shot down. Because he himself is not that much of a threat. It's these little shit drones. Which apparently I can't hit? Like, I don't know how none of those attacks counted for hitting that thing. Okay, the drones are gone. Does he ever come back down? Or am I gonna have to find, like, a very precise hitbox here? Can I climb the wall? No. So what are you supposed to do in this situation? Isn't he just gonna timer scan me? Like, he's just gonna stay up there until I run out of time. Okay, he has a big beam that he uses. That's great for him. Am I really gonna game over because of this dumb fucking thing? Is that really how this run's gonna go? Because I straight up cannot hit him? Like, look at this. I'm not joking. That none of my attacks are hitting. What is this garbage? Why does this guy just have an I win move? Ah, okay, I see. He comes back down after he fires a few shots, so it's because I'm doing well at dodging him that he stays up there ad infinitum. Okay. Oh, and we did just have a second continue there. Okay, but now I gotta do this whole stupid stage again. Just because he wanted to be a dick and specifically need me to be shot at for him to come back down. It's not my fault he wasn't a better shot. Like, his skill issue should not become my unwinnable fight. That's not my fault. Can't believe I wasted a continue on the stupid ceiling bot. And now I just can't hit this guy, apparently. There we go. Yeah, no, we are probably ending after this game. That was just pure... Her eyes just glazed in mid-flight there. I overjumped again. Why do you come out of the goo to fight me? Oh no, he's gonna get me. Damn it, didn't drop anything. Oh, they respawn. Interesting. Well, fell back into the goo. wonder if that guy's just slated never to drop anything. Like if he's just hard-coded to say fuck you. Oh yeah, I can just jump out of that, apparently. Huh. I feel like I tried that before and it didn't work. Maybe being annoyed makes me jump higher. Look at this guy using cover. Ow. Meanwhile, there's that idiot who's just standing too high up for some reason. Please drop health. Thank you. See, all you have to do is be nice sometimes, and it works out. Not against those guys, though. The weird, gooey Mauser wannabes. Oh, that guy's just gone. But on the bright side, we got rid of the flyer without getting hit. You know, ignoring the fact that he respawned. So wait, does this game respawn enemies? Have I just been not utilizing an option this whole time? Where we could burn some time to get some extra opportunities at power-ups? I sure have been. Huh. So I could have been in a better position this entire time. Just by respawning certain enemies that are easier to deal with. I wonder if that means I could have respawned the guys that drop 1-ups and just stacked a bunch of 1-ups. Maybe. Maybe. So the timer, of course, does discourage behavior like that a little bit. I figured we were at the end of the stage. It would be a good idea to try to grab some more stuff right before for the boss fight. Okay, yeah, the spread shot with a decent amount of power just takes him out. Okay, that's much better. That's what I was gonna try to do, and then I botched it horribly last attempt. We picked up an extra life somewhere. Okay, round 4 clear, round 5 start. We need to recoup our losses as far as energy goes, if we can. Wow, that was a lucky jump. Of course, you know, all things in balance. Get lucky, get hit immediately. That's... Actually, yeah, because these guys don't respawn. We've proven that those guys don't respawn. Because we actively run back and forth through here for a bit. Unless... Can I... No, I can't make that jump. So I was gonna try to go like all the way back to the left and try to respawn the guy that gives the extra life. But since we scroll them this way and back and they don't come back, I don't think they come back. I think those are one and done. Not specifically because of one of them giving a life. I think it's just because of the position that they're in, or it is a matter of you can't scroll things off screen and then back on again this way around. You have to scroll them from, like, scroll to the left and then bring them back on the right or something. I don't know. Some games have weird rules for how their respawns work. And this may very well be one of them. I can't believe I didn't make that. Come on. Come on. Oh, it counted that time, huh? Okay. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm upset. I'm more upset now, in case anybody was wondering. As if you couldn't tell by the silence that followed that moment happening. Why did I jump into that? I knew he was there. We've done this bit before. Oh, it's... Huh, it circles in tighter and tighter. I'd never noticed that till now. Well, at least it got rid of itself, and that's the important part. Problem is, we have that one spot that I kept getting hit before that I need to now not get hit. Oh, there's another one that comes in fast down there. God damn it. We were doing so well, and then it just botched. Complete botched. Well, I suppose at the end of the day we have more chip power now, so maybe it wasn't a total loss. And we didn't really lose a life because we gained the extra one. So one could almost argue that it was a tactical death. It absolutely wasn't, but one could claim that if they wanted to. Oh my god. He's done it. He's only gone and done it. Now, if only I could have done that before, huh? Ow. You know what? I'll take getting hit there compared to all of the hits we've avoided on our way here. This is when I get, like, stuck on a magic pixel on a wall somewhere or something and just get perma-stuck and have to restart the whole thing or something. Or somebody chooses now to strike with a reset. This would honestly be an incredible time to hit with that. I should have just went for it at that point. Yeah, and I can't run across here. I have to... Oh, I may have thwarted myself at this point. Or not completely, because a bunch of these apparently have left, so that's good, but I just get hit by that guy like 3 times because the positioning sucks getting through there. Oh yeah, sure, let me just get hit because I guess my fingers touched it or something. Well, you know all that health I had? Yeah, it was nice to have that while it lasted, huh? On the bright side, we have an extra life now, suddenly. From somewhere again. I don't know what it is about that particular one, but I just hit it like 4 times every time. And there we go, we're out of the stage. Only after great suffering, but we got out of there. With 4 lives. And this was the robot now, right? The thing I didn't have to use any power-ups against or anything? No, the stage where I do all the climbing and then the robot. Okay. That's actually not bad that we're not at the robot yet. Oh, interesting. His shots are making it all the way this time. This one was getting, like, weird short shots before. Huh. I didn't even realize that was weird until we saw the other ones, like this one. Oh, that heal would have been nice. Oh, well. Oh, and the power-up falls all the way down. I don't even know if the power-up stays after it falls off screen. It might just be gone. These things are so weird. These, like, hangy guys. Just both the shooting ones and the non-shooting ones are pretty weird. Like, I didn't fully acknowledge it when we were here before, but they're pretty weird. Nice. Not so nice. I thought I was gonna clear that shot. Turns out I didn't, and then he chose not to shoot and made me look like a fool. On the bright side, we are still up health from where we were, or when we got here, so I'm the real winner at the end of the day. No matter how many times they hit me. You know, as long as I don't go lower than I was, and then I'm no longer the real winner. But we don't need to talk about that reality. That reality's not going to be the one that happens. It'll be fine. Yep, we're back here again. We're almost out of it, though. And I knew I jumped early on that one. God damn it. That's why I was trying to jump early through this bit here, was to avoid getting immediately yeeted. Are you kidding me? NES physics are always somewhat questionable. Okay, at least he gave back the health he stole. Nice. We're gaining, we're gaining. Check out these sick gains. Stop checking it out. It's no longer there. Fuck's sake. Really, that did... I was so caught off guard by the fact that he didn't die from that, that I just fell. Like, I just gave up on motor control completely for a second there. Oh, and he's literally just chilling above our head. This fucking guy. Oh, we are no longer ahead of where we were, or when we entered this stage. Like, we're still up on lives compared to last time. But we're no longer ahead of ourselves. Oh, yep, there we go. Fixed it. I happened to catch a very good power up there. Alright. Gaming, we're gaming. Like, I'm sure there's a way to do this without getting hit much at all. But this is already way more efficient than the average boss fight in this game has been for us, so I'll take what I can get. Because we're taking very little damage, and we were just through him. It's over already. That is legit the easiest boss in this entire game. I don't know if he can shoot the other way. Getting behind him might work, but he's already dead, so we can't find out. Unless I end up coming back, which is entirely possible. But I'm very hopeful not to have to. I just didn't trust the game to allow me to jump over him. He's dead! Approaching the final battle. Oh. Jesus. Well, y'all got to see the animation. Thank you, Vale, for the $100 donation. What would you like? I assume you've looked at the rules to see what you can do with that. So let me know. Am I binning this before I finish this? What are we doing here? God damn it, Vale. It's almost like the rules are right there in the Dropbox, like 2 sentences above you. For $50, you could just make me replace this game right here, right now. If you so choose. It is entirely up to you. For $25, you could have me reset it. For $50, you could have replaced it with another game that would have been... You have to, A, be something I haven't finished already, or B, it guaranteed has to be a less than 6 hour to clear game. It's entirely up to you, though. You could forego those options entirely if you wish. Which, based on the way you're talking, I'm going to assume that's the intent, but I'm making sure you at least understand your options. And you know I'm going to end up giving you something at some point. Just because you have given so much to this already. Which, on a completely different note, that is our first 100, so it is time to do the art giveaway. You know what? Fair enough. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be the last game of the day, but I will do that for the next one. Unless I botch this. If I botch this, then obviously I will just kick over to the next one, and we'll play that for a bit just so you get something out of that. Let's see. I need to pick a word for the giveaway, though. And let me get Nightbot's giveaway screen up. Because we are going to spend a little bit of time setting up this giveaway. Let's see. Yes, yes. It will be exclamation point flesh, because there's a lot of flesh on the screen right now. So there you go. The giveaway has started. Exclamation point flesh will get you into the giveaway to potentially get a piece of art made specifically to what you wish after the donathon is completed. You can provide me with the capacity to save state, yes. That is well within what you have spent, so I will, of course, be making use of that save state, but I will not get to keep it because you'll be having me switch to the next game on the game over. So it won't matter. It's very funny. I approve wholeheartedly. Now, I'm going to let that giveaway run until one of two things happen. I either win this fight or we get a game over. So, as the fight progresses, I will remind you all to get in on that giveaway. I appreciate the support, Vale. It is genuinely... I don't have good words for this kind of thing, but understand I'm grateful. This destruction of a weird flesh beast will be in your honor. I'm just kind of hoping I have enough energy to just kill it when it goes to the second phase. Or at the very least, hopefully help me figure out what that oh yeah. I forget. I almost forgot to make sure that you get your money's worth in time here. Which it's going to add quite a lot of time. But I will do it. Add time. So, maybe I should put a threshold on the tripling, because 300 minutes is a lot. I'll give you double on that one. Just because there's no way this would end if I gave triple on over 100. And you've been a good friend that is past half a year, so of course I'll give you as best as I can. You're fine. I should have thought that through a bit more, but a lot of this has been kind of like touch and go and thrown together, so forgive the fiddle. That's part of day one growing pains of something like this, I suppose. You know, thinking about it, I already owed you a game because of the amount you donated before this even started. I may just decide to turn this around on you and just start asking you for like a list at this rate. Absolutely, there's no rush. But I do genuinely want to make sure to give back for the money being given. By all means, that's what it's there for. This way people get to see their childhoods played out again. Or just something they know will make me suffer, because, you know, I fully expect that to be a thing that's going to happen at some point. Someone will decide to meme on me with it. Also, hopefully you all enjoyed the little animation that happened at the bottom of the screen when that donation happened. I know it's not there long, but it did exist. I need to extend that animation probably a bit. Do I have to, like, hit it? Okay, no, it does seem to be hitting it in the front, but I think I have to hit it, like, when the laser is out? Like, not while it's fired. I think it needs to be lit up green. Yeah, that is exactly what I need to do. Okay. We're so close. I think I'm gonna need to try one more time, and then I'll have it. Okay. But I now know how to kill him. And in hindsight, I actually had a way better way to have killed that phase. Actually, no, it wouldn't have worked that well anyway, you're thinking about it. But I have a couple ideas for how to deal with that phase now. One of which is I might be able to attack it from behind. To be way less vulnerable to counterattack by its laser. Though that is super finicky that you have to hit it while the laser's charging. I shouldn't be surprised, though. NES games love their super finicky hitboxes and/or super odd ways of hitting final boss parts. We're almost through phase 1 again. Phase 1's just kind of slow at this point, so I'm getting greedy trying to speed it up. That's gonna potentially be the death of me. Beware the flashing black square of the final boss. Okay, now if I stay back here, can I get away with this? No, because there's a hitbox there already. Okay. Okay, that was a good hit, but now we're in trouble again. Yeah, because he's getting lots of hits in and I'm not. Because it's so hard to hit him while the laser's charging without getting hit. Like, there's gotta be a trick to it that I'm just not figuring out. Like, obviously, if I just land my shots better with the energy I have, we'll absolutely have that. Ow. I also need to obviously not get hit by this phase so much. It really does suck that you don't come back in with the chip energy you had, though it makes sense. Because if I had full chip energy, we would have won this when I started throwing dynamite. But unless I actually see end credits, we're not counting this. I'm already happy having gotten my one win from tracks immediately. Though I would have been happier if we actually finished Okage today, but, you know. Sometimes you get blindsided by a difficulty cliff. So, hindsight being 2020, I should have known that that difficulty cliff existed, but bleh. I'm gonna see if the spread shot's better if I, like, fire it close to it when the green appears. And of course he's gonna try to stay out of my reach now when he does that. No, I think the dynamite's better, because I can use it from a safer angle. You know, if I don't keep grabbing the ceiling when I don't want to. And I'm out of power already, so this is so fucked. Last try. Actually, no. Is Zero alive? Zero is alive, yeah, because we were at 0 lives before. So I have one other try after this. And then this game goes bye-bye. Which is such a shame because we were so close to getting through it, but, you know. It is what it is. That's the rules. That's what makes this challenging, to manage to get the 5 done. Because if I keep having the game taken away from me, you know, clearly I'll either run out of ideas or run out of time before I get all of them at that point. Which I will say, the donothon is not going to end when I hit the 5, just to be clear on that. Anything after that is gravy. Oh yeah, I said game over or victory for the giveaway. Remember, exclamation point flesh will get you into the giveaway. Make sure to put in your shot for it. It is going to be a single piece of pixel art made by me, myself, and I, to be arranged with whatever are reference pieces and such that you will want to have for whatever it is going to end up being. So make sure to put in exclamation point flesh. There's only 2 lives left to try it for. God damn it. Okay, that was at least a good hit. I had a good thing for a second there, and then I lost it again. Last try. Remember, exclamation point flesh. This is gonna be such a shame if I botch this now. After how well the run went leading up to this. I may actually be better off just, like, using regular bullets or something, perhaps. Is you don't always get the multiple hits on the dynamite. Or I could try to go for guaranteed damage and use the homing thing. You know, assuming it gets there in time for the thing to be green and be contactable. Which I will admit, this thing would be a joke if it weren't for the whole you have to hit it when it's green thing. There's another thing that might be worth trying, because we do have the platform. I could try just kicking it repeatedly and see if I can just spam it to death before it can spam me to death. Might try to go for that after I throw my projectiles. I figure if it's weakened, I might be able to get away with that. Means I probably should stay to the dynamite then, because the dynamite's relatively safe to hit him with. Actually, if I stay here... No, because he's guaranteed to hit me at that point. God damn it. It would help if I didn't miss all of my dynamite. And he hits all of his shots, of course. No, because he stays out of range of that. That doesn't work. Well, that's a waste of this attempt. That's it. It's over. Oh, wait. No, because... No, you said next time we'd have to start over. But we apparently have to do this whole round over again. So you know what? I'm willing to call that a start over. So we will do the next game on my list for a bit, and then we will wrap up for the day. So next game on the list was Super Bomberman 4. So that is what we will be jumping to. And we will go at that for a bit and see how long I can hold up for on that one. And let me make sure to note on the list, once I get the game grabbed, that we have lost this one. It has to be emulatable is the main thing, and ideally, it has to be clearable in less than 6 hours. Those are the two main caveats, and I do have a list of things I've beaten already, which none of those are a valid choice. So, nothing on that list is allowable, just because there'd be no point in me beating something I've beaten already. I know it adds a lot of extra fiddle, but that's the best way I can think of to make it fair, is if I just beat something I've beaten before, it kind of gives me an easy clear. But, like, to simplify it, if it helps, based on, like, it has to be emulatable, anything before the PS2 is basically guaranteed to work. Including the PS2, of course, and most handhelds are fine. Where the hell did I put that? It should have been here with the rest of the supers. Why is it not here? But doesn't Super Bomberman 4 have a different name? Did it get filed under the wrong name? Hang on. There's more than one way to fix a problem. Sometimes you just have to use your search feature. I have played some of Gotcha Force. I never finished it. I would have to take a look to see how long Gotcha Force actually is, to be able to yay or nay that. Let me quickly take a look at that. Like, Billy Hatcher, I think, might be within the time frame. Or are you talking for the... Well, hang on. which restrictions are you looking for? Are you looking for the ones to be cleared after the donathon or ones to be cleared during the donathon? Because if you're looking for after the donathon, I'll just put those on straight away. There is no time restriction with how much you've paid. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll make sure those get noted. Gotcha Force is 10 hours for main story, so that goes on the after. How about Billy Hatcher? How long is Billy Hatcher? Billy Hatcher is 8 hours. That is also over the threshold, so I'll make sure those both get done afterwards. And the giveaway is done. I forgot to hit the button for that, so y'all had a bit of extra time. Callista wins the giveaway, so make sure to give me proper info on what you want your pixel art piece there to be, Callista. You already have me on Discord, so just let me know whenever on that, and that'll get done after the donathon. And I will make sure that you are noted down on the list so I do not forget. And I know I delayed starting Bomberman, but I was juggling. And I realized why I couldn't find Super Bomberman 4. It was in my English patch section, not in the regular section of what I have sitting around. Because this game didn't come out in English, I don't think. I think this was one of the Bomberman games we didn't get. But before I get that going, give me 1 second to make sure I give people their proper listings over here on the other side. There we go. I'll remember those notes well enough. Okay, it's time to be a Bomberman. Which I really do enjoy this series, but I've never actually finished any of the games. Believe it or not. And most of them are actually fairly short. But I've just never sat down and beat them, is the thing. Oh yeah, no, we're in retro already, but let me quickly change over the title to reflect the proper game. Not 5, 4. There we go. Alright. Back to business. Enough fiddling and futzing, it's time to bomb. I don't know why these dinosaurs are flying around, but they will explode nonetheless. And now we can ride one ourselves. Right, this is one of the ones that does that instead of the, like, rabbit things. There's a handful of Bomberman games out there where you actually gain a variety of companions instead of just the rabbit buddies, whose names I forget. Still only have one bomb. There's a freeze time, which is helpful up until you realize that guy's still blocking the stairs, so we're not getting through over there. But yeah, the egg that's floating behind me means that if I take a hit and lose this dinosaur, I just get another one. And I think I can keep chaining them? Yes, I can. I have many friends now, and now I have 2 bombs. Oh, but I have cooked all of my eggs. That's not to think about it. Turns out they are in danger, and I did not know that. So, that's unfortunate. And away! They blew up once. I'm sure they're fine. They just teleported away. Yes, teleported away. We have freed a Bomberman. Now he's just gonna kind of wander around and do stuff, I guess. I'm gonna let him deal with the weird totem man. Mostly so I don't have to. And if he fails to do so, I'll deal with both of them later. There we go, that should reach. Or not. Also, apparently there's just new rocks flying in occasionally, so that's a thing. I'm listening. I think that's under the threshold, yeah. Yep, that's within the means. I tell you what, since we already used this as your first swap, how do you want to do this? Do you want me to just go straight into it, or do you want me to start tomorrow with it? I'll let you have the choice on that one, since the timing's a little fiddly on that. Okay, if that's how you want to do it, that's fine. I'll make sure to do that at the start tomorrow, then. Because the replacements are meant to be immediate, so I will just make it an immediate replacement tomorrow. Trying to keep it within the rules I set down as best I can, with the situation being a little scuffed. This way, no one can say I'm anything but honest about exactly how I'm doing this. Bomb Glove. I will say, clearing Warrior Land 4 is going to be tricky, because I had tried to do that in one session before and failed, so we'll see how well that works out for me tomorrow. How do I get in there? Also, how does Bomb Glove work in this one? Well, probably works a lot better when I don't blow myself up. So anyway, that went poorly. It definitely is a little bit rough, yeah. What is the button to pick up a bomb? Because you would figure that the button I pressed there where he does the weird I gotta take a shit pose is the one that would let him throw it. Since that's the only button that seems to have a reaction at all, but it doesn't work. Ah, there we go. I have to press the bomb button again without having moved at all. Okay, now I got it. It's got quite the throwing arm. Let's go ahead and free the red bomber again, even though I feel like that might be a mistake. He seems like he's a bit of trouble, but you know what? He's helpful trouble, so I'll take it. There we go, that'll take care of him. No, yeah, I was pretty sure it wouldn't go down the stairs, but I wanted to make sure. That didn't land where I wanted it to. That was supposed to land in that gap, but I should have known better. God damn it. I mean, that's great that he's trapped in there and all, but I need him dead. I need him and his tortillas dead. There we go. Now we're out of here. I'm not gonna worry about getting all the rocks here after the incident involving blowing myself up. You know, the incident we really don't need to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about anyway. Yeet. I said yeet. There we go. See, I've been granted power, and that's a mistake, because now I'm going to use it. That was risky, but it worked out. Now we can fly and have spike bombs. I might not be able to throw... Yeah, I can't throw while I'm on a dinosaur. That's why it didn't work initially. That's why I couldn't figure out what button it was. It all makes sense now. Doesn't really make the situation better, but at least it makes sense now. But yeah, tomorrow we will play Wario Land 4 either until I finish it or until somebody takes it away. That's gonna be, either way, tomorrow's gonna roll. Now, I will say, when I had played it before and got decently far, I played, I think, for like 5 or 6 hours? So it may very well take all of tomorrow to get through, but I'm pretty sure we can get through it. It's just gonna take time. Okay, they just run away. There we go, Blue Bomber has been released, and I don't mean Mega Man. Still remains weird that that's one of his names is the Blue Bomber. I mean, he's blue, but I don't understand the bomber part. This has been a little bit weird. Well, if you two are just gonna chill there, I'm just gonna put bombs like that. There you go. Goodbye. So the fact that they keep spawning more of them is kind of a problem. I already have spike bombs, but I guess now I have more spike bombs in case I lose my dinosaur. That's the key. Okay, I gotta blow up their house. Oop. Lost one of my dinosaurs because they spawned in my face. I have spike bombs. I don't even know why I'm, like, making sure to be right in front of it. I might even be able to hit it from the side. I'm not sure. I can. Okay. I've collapsed their housing. Really, I'm the bad guy here, if you look at it. These tribals were just hanging out here, and then I came and blew up their house. And their entire family, but, you know. The house is kind of a bigger problem, probably, because they can make more people. But then again, I suppose they can make a new building, too. One way or the other. It's a problem. That guy's flying around on pottery. Oh, interesting. We can steal his flying machine. But first... Didn't quite go 100% according to plan, but it was funny. We're fast on this thing. It's a shame I can't fly over the blocks, but, you know, take what you can get and all that. Grab us some cake. Sure, let's be irresponsible and grab more flame. Why not? What could possibly go wrong by me having even more flame? Just knocks my bomb aside because, you know, why not? Boink. This way they were trapped in with the bomb. They had no way to escape. Hehe. So the rabbits usually have the ability to, like, kick bombs and do other stuff. So I'm wondering if these mounts have abilities. Sounds good. Enjoy your food, Vale. And once again, thank you for the donation, and of course, thank you for being here. We will probably, like I said, be heading off before too awful long to pass things along to somebody else. But I do feel a little bit reinvigorated playing Bomberman. Hell yeah. There we go, we have bomb kick. which I can use while floating on this thing. Okay. But the anglerfish can dodge by going beneath the ground? Huh. You know what? Best not to think about it too hard. It's not gonna make sense even if I think about it. I got swindled there. It was either get hit by him or get hit by my own bomb. And if I'm going, I'm taking myself out. I ain't letting them have the satisfaction. Oh, I can have the fish, apparently. But I can't have multiple mounts of different types trailing with me. Interesting. Oh, this one's blowing up. Goodbye. It doesn't seem like I can voluntarily abandon a mount. I think I have to blow them up if I want to voluntarily abandon them. Which, you know, that's a bit of a bad look, but, well, you know, it be what it be. Oh no, green bomber blew up my mount. What a shame. Now, can I have this thing dive under? No. It would appear that this has no abilities. It just is a funny little anglerfish man. And I still have no means of getting to where that portal is. There's gotta be something that lets you get at that. What it is, I don't know. Oh, boss fight time. Oh, you can knock power-ups out of me by swinging your chain around. Don't like that. It's a good thing I have extra hits thanks to my mounts, though, because otherwise I'd be in trouble, probably. Thankfully, as usual for Bomberman bosses, the first boss is not very smart. He just kind of hangs out next to... Really? 2 hits? That's it? Okay. I did it, I guess. Huh. I may as well grab some free power-ups because time here's infinite, unlike other areas. Oh, this can go over... Wait, why can this go over soft blocks, but the flying pot can't? Weird. Oh, I guess he wasn't the actual boss. He was just like a rival of some kind or something. Okay, he can be hit. He just wasn't really cooperating on that score before. Ah! There goes my friend. On the bright side, this gives me the power to throw back, so... Well, then again, saying that may not be the best of sentences, because I now have the power to throw in other ways as well. Like that! Getting set up for failure by my own design. Okay, now we just have regular bombs, but piercing bombs weren't that big a deal for this fight anyway. He just keeps eating my bombs. Eat the flame, not the bomb. Quit disappearing my bombs. Okay, we got him good that time. The thing is, I gotta avoid him so he doesn't disappear the bomb. I've gotta avoid the fire so that it doesn't blow the bomb up on me. This is actually a tricky fight to have be your first boss in this game. Like your first real boss, that is. Not the funny guy with the cape who tried to spin a thing at us. I just need to make sure that my bombs have as little access to me as possible and as much access to him as possible. Got him. Used his own flame against him. You're taking a while to blow up. Could you? Thank you. Oh, time warp. You would figure we would have been in the past already since we were fighting dinosaurs and cavemen, but what do I know? What? We've gone forward in time. You know, what do I know? I'm just gonna not think about it too hard. Now I don't have throw anymore. I guess I lost that when I died. There you go, that's for you. Oh, you can just turn into a bomb and not die, huh? Hate that. Oh, speaking of I hate that. had a bit of a moment with the brain there. Mostly a moment with the brain not working. That was unfortunate. Thank you. Him turning into a bomb there is fine, because it gets him out of my way. I was worried that it was gonna walk into me and kill me. There we go. So you just have to bomb them from a distance so they don't realize that the bomb's coming. Though it seems like they do that just on timing, not actually because they're in danger. So I guess maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. Whee! Okay, you can destroy the soft blocks this way, too. Very good. Very convenient. Surprisingly convenient, in fact. I was kind of expecting to be set up for failure that way a little bit. Like I was gonna die on impact with the soft blocks or something. Oh good, the bomb ninjas can blow each other up. That's actually super helpful as well. There he goes. Yeah, in case you haven't figured it out, literally all Bomberman is clear the maze. He's out by clearing all the enemies in said maze. And then do your best not to die. And of course, grab as many power-ups as you can. And then at the end of each area, there'll be a boss. See previous statement of try not to die. And then eventually you win. Oh, these guys can jump. Fucking ninjas. Well. Speed. Take note of the fact there's passwords. I don't know if this game has infinite continues. I think you actually do run out of continues eventually. I know some of these had infinite and some of them didn't, or at least I seem to recall that some of them did and some of them didn't. You'll also notice we're going way slower now because we've lost all of our power-ups thanks to having to continue. So we are back to scrub tier Bomberman. This guy's a menace. He needs to go. Going away also works. Well, you know what? I wish I could take credit for his death there, but I really can't. He just made his own choice. It seems like if they're looking at the bomb, they won't get blown up by it. Like, they'll just jump out of the way. But if they, like, turn and walk into it, they will die. Did that just as a way of blocking them off. Whee! Please walk into the... No, you were supposed to stay on the rail track. Oh, that's cheeky. He almost just walked into me. Okay, I can pass through my own bombs now. That conflicts with Bomb Kick, though. I like Bomb Kick. So I don't know which one I would actually rather have. I know for fighting these guys, I'd rather Bomb Kick right now, so I can just kick a bomb into them and be done with it. But, you know, we have what we have, so make do and all of that. Interesting, he just was running in place looking at the bomb like, I got this, I jumped over it, haha! And of course, if you miss any part of the donathon, the VOD for it will go up tomorrow, probably? I say tomorrow probably because I am going to be splitting the Okage section off, and that guaranteed is going up tomorrow. Everything that happens afterwards may or may not go up tomorrow. I may, like, stagger it and put it up Wednesday and then put up the donathon from Tuesday up on Thursday to try to spread it out a little bit. We'll see. I may just put them both up, like I said, side by side. Interesting. They throw shuriken. Looks like they're targeting me, though, not my bombs. I should have just put a bomb down, but I would have died anyway. Because if I put a bomb behind me, I would have trapped myself in there with him, and he would have just... Well, I would have trapped him outside, but I would have been trapped in with the bomb. So it would have been over anyway. I would have just blown myself up instead of being stabbed. One one way or the other, Bomberman was dying. At least they have no dodge, so as long as the bomb's in their area, they die. Not bombs in your area. It was about as well as answering any of those other ads. Here we go. Hey, bomb kick, my favorite. Boop. Hey. Oh, he lived. Damn it. And that's why I don't like having walkthrough and bomb kick, because I screwed up and it ended up backfiring very badly. I don't know if I still have it. I don't. I see a trick to baiting these guys. You would have to stay where your bomb is pointed for a bit, just to bait them into throwing more shuriken at you, and then make sure to get out of the way before the bomb goes off, of course. It becomes a timing game. I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. I got him, though. This is going well. I did not expect this to be the stage where I start just botching left and right. I do think when I continue, I start the section over again, based on the way we went back to the era screen. So, I really would rather not. There we go. Really, that didn't get either of you, huh? Boop. Boop. There we go. Boop. Boop. Left that behind me as a protection more than an attack. Really? All of that and he just walks into it of his own volition, huh? You know what? Fair enough. There we go, stage cleared. Again, bomb kick. Bomb kick is my friend. Friendship ended with bomb throw. Bomb kick is my only friend. Some say all you need is love. I believe all you need is bomb. And the kicking thereof. Yeah, considering we're only doing 8-hour bits, by the way, for this, I may very well, like, fit in working on some of the giveaway art in between donathon sections, as long as there's nothing I end up needing to maintain in between, which right now it seems like everything's functioning properly now. Knock on wood. So, I may reach out to Callista as soon as we're done here. But at the very least get info and see about potentially starting on that. We'll see how it goes. Oh, these just send you to random oh no, they do send you back and forth between the two. Okay. So you just need to remember where those traps are. Interesting, so they just randomly rocket a spot. Interesting, interesting. I do like the amount of weird nonsense they put into this one, specifically. Like, enemies do specific things when they die, there's a bunch of tricks and traps. Like, there's always stage gimmicks. Those are always a thing in Bomberman games, but this has more than I'm used to going on. The music's, of course, consistent. Like, it's almost always good music. Sometimes it's better. Like, the music right now is nothing, like, super remarkable. I'm glad I took a step there, otherwise I would have blown up from that rocket. It does look like the bounce pad's the only way to get in there. So I may as well clear out here and then worry about in there. And hope that the teleporter appears in there. Otherwise I have to bounce pad back out and hope I don't run into another bounce pad. There we go, just trap him in immediately. Oh, perfect. Actually, that works out ideally for me. Except for the fact that I probably do want the mounts to protect myself. So that might be a good idea. Like, that just seems like wisdom laid out in front of me. Flying on, like, weird sushi things. I really don't know what these are supposed to be. Is this like a mythology thing? Is this anything? Is this just weird? I don't know. Let me know either in the chat or the comments since after this goes on YouTube if people actually know what the hell I'm looking at here. Because I, for one, am not sure. It really looks like it's in a pan and then just kind of, it's like a fish on top of the pan. I don't understand it. It may just be it is just that. It's just a fish in a pan that can fly for reasons. Unless the lower half of it is just a white section, it's not like in a fish-shaped pan. Looking at the back of it, it actually does look like the tail is conveniently in a fish-shaped section of pan, so maybe it's just a red, green, and white fish. At which point it suddenly starts to make a lot more sense. But once again, the goop might be setting in. And from having done a lot yesterday and then going for 8 hours today. Oh, the octopi seemed to be a multi-hit creature. It really seemed like he got hit there and then he just didn't care afterwards. No, my mount. I also ended up blowing up my other mount at some point. So that's a shame. Yeah, guess we're just slumming it up on our feet again. I really thought that blast was going to be out of the way by then. That's what I get for jumping the gun, or in this case, jumping the bomb. Just force him away from me. Yeah, they are multi-hit. That's what I thought. Melon, thank you for the raid. What were you up to today? I know you had done Silent Hill 1. I assume you did another Silent Hill today. But hopefully you had a good time. We are in the wind-down phase now, but it has been a very good day one so far. We're just out here bombing and trying to live. Ah, so far so good. Hope you had a good time with Silent Hill 4. I know, that one can be a little bit divisive from what I remember. But from what I saw other people play of it, it looked like it was a good one. And I know you do enjoy Silent Hill, so I'm sure it went fine. Ooh, wall pass. Now I can walk through soft blocks. Whee! See? Walls have no meaning to me now. Ah, this stupid bounce pad sure has a lot of meaning. God damn it. Oh, he flipped upside down. What do I do? Answer, murder. Same thing we always do. Excellent. See, that's the thing, is whether a game is good or bad, as long as you enjoy it, that's the part that matters. Lord knows, I think I've proven on this channel time and again that you can have fun with bad games. Excellent. Yeah, I think I'll keep the octopi instead of the weird wind-up toys. Ah! Yeah, exactly. Like, there are obviously a few genuinely objectively bad games, but even then, those can be workable. Oh, interesting. They just, like, slip into a a thin state. Like, I don't know. I think they're just turning sideways. And then just, like, Paper Marioing around. Still not immune to exploding, though. Oh, interesting. He jumped on the bomb and just cleaned it out. Oh, now I'm over here. Ah, now I'm over here. Well then. There you go, that's for you. Candygram. Boom. I didn't really want to be here. This guy doesn't seem to be a friendly neighbor. But it seems like I might have to go through him to go back. Yeah, I sure do. I have made mistakes. But I got him, so you know what? I'll take it. And now I can get this thing. Can I? No, he can't do the thing, as far as I can tell. I was kind of hoping I could do the thing that he did, where he just ate the bomb. The layout of this area is upsetting. But with the constant bouncing. I can't help but notice that... we don't have a teleporter. So it must be under a block somewhere. I think that is a thing that happens sometimes, is the teleporter ends up under a block. Bomb Punch... I don't remember how to use Bomb Punch. But I don't think it'll work with while I'm mounted anyway. Oh, I might need to release the other bomber, actually, to be able to leave. Maybe they expect me to, I don't know, help people or something. Seems like a weird idea, but it might be the right idea. Oh, you're not a bomber. You're not a bomber at all. There's the teleporter. It was just under a block, so they don't expect me to help people. Understood. Boss fight. Okay, he just puts down his own bombs. His are bigger than mine. Oh, and he rockets around. Okay, understood. Gimmicks understood. Time to beat him up. Yeah, that's right. Launch yourself into that bomb. Bomb kick is mine again. I don't care if I traded my mount for that. That was great to trap him in all those. Yeah, that's out of reach. They are smart enough to detect your bomb range and avoid it. Haha. Thankfully, they're not smart enough not to trap themselves in with their own bombs if you kick a bomb into a different location. Remote bombs, oh hell yeah. Best power-up. I have kick and remote bombs. I should, in theory, be next to unstoppable, but this guy's probably gonna be a problem anyway. Yeah, because he throws his own bombs, which is gonna interfere with me trying to use the remote aspect of these to my advantage. Yeah, because my bombs disappear when they make contact with him, so that's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Oh, and that was a game over. God damn it. I have no idea of what it says, but it's there. Okay, and we are still in the boss fight. Which is gonna be bad, actually, because we have no power-ups now. Okay, his hitbox for breaking bombs is actually fairly big. Like, it's definitely the play to attack him from the side. I just need to position properly to make it work. Oh, never mind. The sides of his cannons kill you, too. Huh. This is awkward. What I should have done, actually, since I had bomb kick, is just kick his own bombs back at him. Yeah, because my bomb range is so small. trying to approach enough to bomb him is gonna get me killed more often than not. This is gonna be really tough. And there's no soft blocks around to try to get power-ups from. I may genuinely have to let him just, like, hurt himself for the most part. Which, thankfully, he is dumb enough to do. Like, he doesn't seem particularly smart. God damn it! The problem is he moves so inconsistently to the sides that it's hard to guarantee he's not gonna just move across when you try to attack him from the front. So I did overextend. I don't need to walk into the range where his cannon can touch me at all, quite literally. I really should just be playing it safe. Especially since we're at such a disadvantage. Remember that part about playing it safe that I just said? Remember that part that I immediately ignored? Yeah. Yeah. Pepper Charm remembers. Part of the reason why I'm even pushing as much as I am on this right now is the fact that it's going to be gone tomorrow, since this was a replacement. And it is being replaced with Wario Land 4 tomorrow. Which I need to make a note that Kabuki Quantum Fighter has been tried and taken away as well. He's just over there going nuts. Uh-oh, stunned. Get away! I need to get him to fire in between the blocks more again. And so that he can hurt himself. Get it out. Patient. Because he genuinely can't hit you at this range, it seems. Oh, he's speeding up. He's getting mad, though. He's getting hurt, so he's upset. Got him. Okay, we actually managed to beat him without any power-ups. Look at that. The key was in making him blow himself up after all. Gotta go. Area 2-8 clear. And the thing is, we're also presumably like halfway through this game. This was, I believe, a fairly short game, and we're through half the areas that are visible. There may be more areas after this, though. Oh, hey, it says Bomberman 4 back there. You would think if this is the future, it should have said at Bomberman 5. That would have been funny. So are we in the future or the present? I think we're actually in the present, and the next one was future. But I was looking at the last one, not the one I was at. There you go. Okay, so that guy's just a bit of a chump. There goes his mount, and then he just becomes one of these weird tongue guys, just like the other one. Stealing your turtle. Nope, lost your turtle. It was gonna get blown up if I hadn't just tried to grab it, so that was the only play really there. Or to try to preserve the turtle. Okay, at least I have a second bomb now. There we go. As long as he doesn't go up the stairs, he's done for. And thankfully, they're not smart enough to go up the stairs, apparently, so works out. I do want to clear the rest of the soft blocks, though, because we are out of power-ups. So if I'm aiming to actually make a real play here, I need to actually get power-ups back. I mean, you might think power-ups are a crutch, and you'd be right. But unfortunately, that is a useful crutch to have. I kind of need one. Okay, nothing else here. Now, see this arrow here? If it... Oh, hang on, I fucked up. If it works the way they usually do, yep, your bomb kicks will be redirected based on the arrow. So you gotta be mindful of things like that, or you will just blow yourself up because it'll redirect it right back in your face or something. Totally not speaking from experience in the past of sent a bomb back in my own face at any point or anything. No, not at all. I was not ready for that. I did not expect him to just come flying at me. Like, I expected a problem with the tank. I did not expect the rocket turtle just come flying at me. I should have, because it's got rocket jets on it. But I just didn't think of it. On the bright side, we got another life back. There's a little bit of delay on it showing the life counter there. That's why I hesitated on that sentence for a second. I'm like, wait, was that a life? Game knows how to make me doubt. Sweet. Now I have turtle power. It's a good thing our bomber friends seem to be immune to my bombs. Ow. I took that hit on purpose just to get rid of that guy since I could replace him immediately. I'm not sure what those alarms do. It makes the music go faster, but it doesn't seem to really have done much else. And again, the enemies are going faster too, so maybe that's the thing. Maybe it sets them on alert or something and they start getting more active. But since that guy's trapped in a little box, he can't really be much more active than he is. Which is, of course, why I'm completely content to just leave him in there until I'm ready for him. Otherwise known as having gotten every power-up I can get my grubby hands on the map. Which was a whole lot of fuck all, but I tried. Nice. One hit. 2 hits. Oh, interesting. I can have that alongside the turtle. And I blew them both up because I thought I could get away from that. Well, never mind. No fun tank and ride for me. Oh well. Mistakes get made. I'll also need to make a note for myself that save states will still be on. God damn it. Pause to think for a second and got blown up. Those turtles are so damn aggressive. I'm not sure how to feel about these, like, hand-standing squirrels, either. Like, why would that be something you think about? I really thought I could get around that corner quick enough. I thought his wind-up was slow enough that I could get away with that. These turtles are gonna continue to be the death of me, I suspect. Like, I just do not have the response time for those. Thankfully, sometimes things just work out. Oh, okay. Now they popped out of their hidey hole. Bomb throw is useful. Bomb throw saves the day sometimes. Is it lets you throw bombs away. As long as you don't throw it off the map and make it come on back your own way. That's how you know I'm getting tired. My idea of making sensible content is singing random songs about what's happening. Really thought I was gonna get punished for going for that. Not gonna lie to you. making slower headway here, but we did have a lot of trouble with the ninjas too, so it's not unreasonable to think we're getting places here. There you go, squirrel. Thank you. Okay, that does land where I want it to. Bomb throw is overpowered as hell. Well, I threw one too many, but that's okay. You just gotta be careful not to go too crazy with bomb throw and end up throwing it all the way around the map or something. Now we got a tank. I can't bomb throw anymore though, so is the tank really worth it? You would think I'd be able to like fire bombs out of the cannon on this thing, but I guess they didn't actually give all these special abilities, which that's kind of a shame, but you know, game balance and everything, I suppose. Oh, interesting. The cloud thing seems to have just left. You know, I'm fine with that. It lets me still leave the map, so I don't care. He can leave all he wants. Oop, oop. All right. In hindsight, maybe I should have added a way to reduce the timer. Things to think about for future versions of this idea. Because now that I've got it working, there probably will end up being future versions of this. Is the game we've got going here is interesting. Though I suspect I may have to expand the options or something. Because after a certain point, I'm gonna run out of games that can be completed in under X amount of time, you know? Hell yeah. Bummerman's good fun. Welcome in, Zarniclus. I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce that based on the way it's read. So, sometimes the excitement backfires a little bit. Everyone has their game, I would say. Like for every person out there, is just that one just right game. Whether you ever find it, that's always a tricky one. And some people are lucky and they have entire genres. And some people, of course, have to dedicate themselves for a while to gain it as well. It all depends. Woke up. Oh, he rebuilds. That's annoying. I'll take the hit just to try to get rid of him. There we go. And now we get our own bird, I guess. This weird bird thing. It's a pity that I can't use it to build soft blocks or myself. But I suppose that would also be ridiculous if you could build soft blocks. Oh, it's like mascot bears with hammers. Okay. I was looking at one of the ones near me and I was like, what is that? Oh, you just crush my bombs with your hammer, huh? That's a shame. Well, at least you crushed it into a power-up, so thanks? Question mark? I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, they speed up to go after the bombs too. Okay. Well, I fucked up. That's a shame. You ever just get in a position where you just have to stand there and just accept your fate? Because that was one of those for me right there. It's like, huh. Nothing can be done, huh? I'm just here. You can get a lot of useful power-ups this way, though, if I just let him keep smashing bombs. Yep, I'm definitely too tired now. A self-destruct like that is a perfect sign that I'm done for the day. Because I absolutely should have seen that, and I just didn't. The eyes had glazed over, and brain was just like, nah, it's fine. Boom. Alright, so pausing timer. Let me note down where we're at on the time, so if I need to, I can reset it. It come tomorrow. Okay. And we did not hit any other giveaways as of yet, so I don't need to worry about that. And I will mark off the goals that have been hit in the document for those who keep track of that. The next goal is at 200 when we will give away a game code, but we will figure that out tomorrow. I will find us somewhere to go for today. Just adjusting my screens a little bit so I can keep an eye on things while I find us a raid target. Put the timer away since y'all don't need to see the empty unmoving timer. And put the donation reader away because I shouldn't need that anymore. Unless somebody throws a last minute donation at me. At which point we will figure that out. Let's see. Where to go? That is the question. Has been a little bit since we've gone over there. Yeah, you know what? It has been a bit since we've raided Saber. We'll go ahead and raid Saber. And she's also just starting for... No, it... Interesting. Interesting. So, I'm gonna tell y'all a little fun fact about what Twitch just showed me and what is absolutely incorrect. The uptime in the little raid browser list before I clicked into it implied that she had only been live for 2 minutes. It was in fact 2 hours. Don't you just love this website? Either way. We're going over there because Saber's good people and she is wonderfully supportive of everything I do, even outside of what y'all see here. So, absolutely up for supporting the friend on that one. Thank you all so much for a wonderful day one, genuinely. I came into this worried that this wasn't going to go very far and not expecting much, and y'all have already given me far more than I could have asked for. Like, y'all have already given me a lot of your time before we even talk money. So genuinely, thank you all for your time. And we will be back to this tomorrow. This entire week is going to be consumed by this unless the timer runs out. Which it could. We shall see. Depends on how things end up going. Yeah, I don't really have to talk schedule too much when it's literally, hey, donathon all week until it ends. So, be good to Saber, she's good people, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody. I need to get some rest.